And my friends, my family, of course, UTech, University of Technology, my lecturers, everybody that's part of the UTech family. It's not me, when I stand here, I don't stand with just me. I stand here with so many persons, the backing that I got, the support that I got from so many persons. So it's important. And there's one thing, I said that I would say here when I get here, that everything that us as athletes have, we work hard, and when we go, we represent our country because we're proud to be Jamaican. At times we're saying, okay, all right, we can't deal with certain things, but at the end of the day, we love Jamaica. We are proud when we go abroad. We do love our country, and it's not only about the gold medal. Yeah, I won the gold medal, but it's not only about the gold medal. I think me winning the silver medal in the 200, it said to me that, I said to myself, my coach said I didn't believe, that's why it didn't happen, I didn't get the gold, but I said, I got more than I ever bargained for. Yes. Not many persons will leave the championship with three medals, not many. There are so many persons out there, you only have 8 persons can win in the finals. And yes, everybody wants to win, but not everybody can win. And there's a silver medal and there's a bronze medal. And without them, then there's no winner, because if you don't, we have to compete against each other. So, everybody in the race is important. And I think for all the athletes out there, whether they got a gold medal or a silver medal or a bronze medal, all the medals are very important, because it's your hard work, and if you get to stand on the podium, then you're worth it. There's a lot of persons who they have not gotten a medal, but the time that they did to actually get to the finals is their personal best. Now, what more can you ask them for? They have run their best race. It's just a matter of somebody running their best race as well. And that person has gotten, maybe the 8th place in the finals, and you're 9th and you're not able to represent. But I think my message definitely goes out to, Jamaicans out there that, you can't win everything. You can't win every day. It's just the amount of support you give our athletes, because if you don't know it, it matters. It really, really matters. Don't let them come and tell you on the night, oh, I don't care what these athletes say. They really do. It's just that, you don't put it on the top of your head or on the top of your to-do list, but it's there, and I think support, they should always support your athletes. It doesn't matter if you get a gold medal, a silver medal, or whatever it is, because what it takes for us to be there, it's hard. It's waking up. It's no guarantee of what tomorrow will bring. You're going to train, and people will give you 10 children, and after this last 20, they're going to drop down and maybe buck your toe, and that's it for the rest of the season. So there's no guarantee when you're training, and it means that when you see us as athletes, we step on the track and we're running. We deserve the respect because we work hard to be able to. So we really, really appreciate that. We support our athletes. I came after the Olympics. I went because I was leading the Diamond League. Now I went and I came. Well, it was a close race. We got at the same time, but I got the win in the 100. Now I remember receiving a text from a young man who said to me that, okay, the Olympics over, but you still have to go out and win every race now and stamp your class and all of that. And I was like, okay, you don't know how hard it is for me to pick myself up mentally to get back on the track after 2 weeks of rigorous laying down and drilling and walking to the opening ceremony for like more than a mile, and walking back and going to training with my feet swollen, and my coach calling me an idiot for walking all the way down here when everybody else is in their bed. But I wanted to experience it. It's hard work. It's not easy. It's a hard work. And mentally preparing yourself, and after the Olympics, and going back is almost like you're on a high, you're slowly coming down, and to actually get yourself back in the rhythm, it takes time to get there. And it's not that we don't want to, we all want to, but I mean, just appreciate us, because athletes, the remarks you make, be careful of the remarks you make about the athletes, because we don't know, they hear everything. Trust me, this is Jamaica, we hear everything. And we don't have to go on Facebook or anything, we hear everything. And I think, we have to just give God thanks for everything that has happened to Jamaica, because we're blessed beyond measures. I don't know how to come to that. When we step on the track, we're always hearing Jamaica, it's Jamaica. You can't walk in a Jamaica shirt without being. I wonder if you knew that the Olympic ring, in the middle of the Olympic ring, is black, green, and gold. That's where we are in terms of who we are as a people. Definitely love the support, and the continued support has not easy for us. Our family support is huge, but it's the persons who we meet when we go to the supermarket, it's the person who we meet when we pull up to the stoplight, and it's oh Shelly-Ann, alright, yeah man, I'm good, all the best at training. You can't go tell me that no man, he packed down, he walked this, or you can't tell me to give an athlete somebody telling me to tell you that you're worthless. I'm not telling the person that. Our words are powerful, and try to give us more encouraging words. And I think there's one more thing I have to say. Just one more thing I would have to say, that we represent our country and would love our country to represent us, in the sense that we need support. Support is a huge part of who we are. I'm a professional athlete, and yes, I might have money, but there are things like that we need. This is to the medical athlete. There are things that are needed, for our younger athletes, because before anybody knew who I was at UTEC. I was eating mackerel and ackee, and that's very true. That's a true story. And I was there. My husband was bringing dinner to me every night before he was my husband. So he was bringing food, and the medical bills and all of that was taken care of by MVP. What about our young athletes who are coming up, who are not financially stable now? Those are the persons who need our support. There are times when, and this is why you have a lot of athletes who are very upset that when something happens, they feel as if Jamaica is telling them you have to. They don't have to, because they feel they're not getting the support. And I think it's true. We need more support. There is, in the United Kingdom, there's something for the upcoming athletes that's called a lottery fund, where they provide for these athletes, whether it be housing, because some of these athletes are coming from far places. If you come to UTEC now, at the track down, you have persons sleeping on the floor because they are traveling from Mobay and they do not want to go home because they want the training, because everybody wants to realize their potential, everybody wants a chance, and our coach is not turning back anybody, so they stay there. So these are the support that we need as athletes. So when they become a Shelly-Ann or better than a Shelly-Ann, you can say, okay then, I've been there, I've seen this person rise. You have not seen the end result, because I was there, and for the guidance and the support that I got, from persons around me, Mr. Gordon, he's our manager of our women's team, my coach had Mr. Carr, and everybody that has supported us throughout everything. It's very important for the young athletes that are coming up to realize that, you here in Jamaica, everybody here, you have something that a lot of countries are eager to have. They'll kill to have a Jamaican athlete represent their country. They would kill, because this is the amount of talent that we have here. And if we are not able to cultivate the talent that we have here, you're going to lose it, because a lot of persons are saying, there is no support here. Now, after I after I win the Olympics now, you know, a lot of persons, I talk to everybody. I have friends from all over, and they go like, okay, I'm sure when you go to Jamaica, you'll get land and you'll get this and you'll get that. I know my country. We're not huge, you know, we're a third world country, and I understand everything. You know, there's so much to be taken care of in Jamaica. But you know, we need to feel appreciated because did you know, Minister, that's right. Did you know that in Russia, 180 something or 40 something of their athletes who won medals got an Audi custom there? God will take care of me. I'm fine. But you know, it's our young athletes who are coming up that deserve, you know, the support. You know, I'm coming from the dumps in Miami, and I can tell you it's expensive for treatment, especially sports medicine. It's really expensive. And you know, if it's for basic medical that these athletes are able, in case of an injury, because there are lots of athletes here. If you come to champs, you'll see all of them wrapped up in all kind of tape and everything. You know, it's just the support that we need. You know, we pay tax, but it's fine because by the surplus, you know, to do on the season. But that's fine. But we believe that, you know, we earn, yes, and we yes. But you know, where is the support? You know, from our government. You know, we need the support. So, yeah, but we're looking forward to a relationship that will blossom with, especially with our young athletes, because those are the ones who are the future. You know, those are the ones who are looking to move up. We're able now to say, okay, all right, I can get these shoes or I can get that because we're pro athletes and we're running fast and everything. But what about the little ones who are still trying to shoot out of the ground, you know? They go to the physiotherapy and they're not able to pay the bills. So you know what they do? They bind up their legs with a tape and they try to go out there to run and make the situation worse. And you never know their potential when everything all scatters in front of them. You never know what could have happened if somebody had intervened. But as I said, at MVP, at our club, we cannot help everybody. It's sad, but it's true. We can't help everybody. And if I could help everybody, I would. I can't. But yeah, so we can talk further. I don't know anybody else, but huge thank you for everybody who came out, and I fell in love, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful year. And before I finish, I have to thank my church as well, because they have, trust me, my church is very important to me. I go to church every day, legs with a tape and everything at my church. and that's good for me, in the sense that, I feel loved, and it's never about if I win or get a bronze medal or whatever. When I go there, I just feel loved, and that's the support, that they're my family. And I go to the Church of Christ, that's my church. And a huge, thank you to everybody again. If I missed out anybody, it wasn't intentional. I talk a lot, I overlooked, but thank you everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it.